Welcome to part 2 of my NASCAR special featuring NASCAR Dolls. This little fellow is a pit crew gentleman, and he's from, I'll have still pictures because I don't know what the deal is with the lighting again, but he's from Paradise Galleries 2013. He's got bean bags like to make him sit up really well. And he's got the racing checkers. He also has some a tool kit, but it's really dirty. I mean, really dusty, I should say. It just attracts dust. So I'm going to have to wash it and just put it in plastic or something. But he's got his little tools, screwdriver and hammer and a wrench. The pit crew of a NASCAR team is kind of the unsung heroes. They can make all the difference in the success of a race car driver, and I bet any race car driver will tell you that. So I kind of love the idea that Paradise Galleries honored the pit crew. Even though he might be a little young for a pit crew. But isn't he a I started saying, isn't he a doll? Yeah, he is a doll. It's adorable. Okay, next doll is Barbie being fickle again. This is Barbie as a Bill Elliott fan. This is from 1999, and I think Bill Elliott was possibly the first driver to make $1 million. $1 Million Bill, I think, and they also call him Awesome Bill from Dawsonville. And there's Bill Elliott, and there's Barbie, explaining how she's into racing now. She likes to hang out with all the drivers, and her favorite is Bill Elliott. And it's a pretty neat doll, really. An unusual. I think the dark-haired ones are more rare, but she's not going anywhere. Chase Elliott, his son, is a race car driver now, and he's quite good. Kind of the rising star of modern-day NASCAR. Okay, my next doll is Dale Jarrett. Another terrific guy. He's a champion, and he's also a broadcaster now. Oh, trust me, still pictures, it's worth looking at. Maybe I can get him out of the box so you can see him better. Yeah, he's one of my favorite broadcasters. He wasn't racing, or was he? I think he was near the end of his career, if he was still racing, when I started watching. Well, I can't get him out. Look for the still picture, because it's worth it. He's got his champion trophy and the hats, and what else do we have? We have a bubblegum card and a helmet in there. The Dale Jarrett doll is from 1997. Really good guy. The way I got interested, I mentioned in my Jeff Gordon that he's the reason I loved NASCAR, but before that, the first race I watched was the race where Dale Earnhardt was killed. And I thought, okay, don't want anything to do with that sport. But I went with my dad and my brother because they had his car on display. And when they started that car up, I'd never heard anything so beautiful in my life. And I thought, well, maybe I'm going to give it a second look. And then I saw Jeff Gordon, and there was no turning back. Another one of my favorite drivers is Michael Waltrip. He's also retired. He's also a broadcaster. He's quite a guy. My dad and my brother went to a race that he was doing interviews, and nobody was left to interview him, so he interviewed himself. I mean, that's Mikey, as a lot of us call him Mikey. He has an amazing story. He has written a book. It's called In the Blink of an Eye, and they made it into a documentary as well. His brother, Darrell Waltrip, was one of the most successful race car drivers of all time, and it was hard to follow in his footsteps. And Michael's a lot younger than Darrell, so he had an issue getting a ride. That's what they call getting hired to drive. And Dale Earnhardt Sr. hired him. And his first points race was the Daytona 500, and he won. He won. Dale Earnhardt Jr. came in second. Unfortunately, it's the same race where Dale Earnhardt Sr. died. And, you know, they didn't know at first, and they were celebrating. And so the book's called In the Blink of an Eye because he went from the highest high to the lowest low. I read a lot, and there's not a lot of books I just read straight through, but I basically did with that. It's really a good read, even if you're not a race car fan. In the Blink of an Eye. It's really good. And Mikey, I've met him. Good guy. Very good guy. Another good guy. Where'd you go? Okay. Kyle Petty. Also, his father is Richard Petty, the most successful driver of all time. King Richard. And so Kyle's following in his footsteps, and it had to be hard. He's a broadcaster. I've met him. Super nice man. And he, well, let's go with the doll first before. This is Barbie. I guess apparently she threw Jarrett over for Kyle Petty. So let's see. This doll was made in 1998. Oh no, she threw Kyle over for Bill Elliott because that was in 99. And then Jeff, well, Barbie, she just knows talent when she sees it. What can we say? There's Kyle back in the background. Again, please wait for the still pictures. And there's Barbie in her Kyle outfit. Kyle Petty's son, Adam, was killed. And Kyle and his wife started a thing called Victory Junction. And it takes kids with disabilities so they can have a time of just being themselves. And they take kids with all the same disability and they switch it up, you know. But so nobody's different. And what an amazing thing to do. But Adam Petty must have been a remarkable young man, and they did it in his honor. So if I can find it, I'll link so you can check out Victory Junction. It's worth learning about. I'm sorry, I give you a lot more stuff than just dolls, but that's just me. So that's the Kyle Barbie. So she loves Bill, Kyle, and Jeff, but that's okay. She's got a big heart, our Barbie. And I got a little bobblehead of Kyle Petty, too. He has such a smile. You can't help but smile back at him. Let's see, do I have any more? I feel like I'm forgetting one. See, I've got Michael and Kyle. No, I think I pretty much covered it. I hope you haven't tuned out because you're not a NASCAR fan, because maybe it's something you'd be interested in. You never know. So that's what my papa always said. When I said, I quoted something I thought was profound. When you're older, life is full of last times. And when you're younger, life is full of first times. And my dad, who never truly grew old, said, well, if that's the case, then you have to just fill life up with first times. There you go, wisdom of my papa. Anyway, maybe you would enjoy NASCAR. Daytona 500. It's an exciting race. It's on this coming Sunday. Anyway, here you go. I'm sorry I rambled on. I hope you stuck with me. I hope you subscribe. I hope you check out Instagram, and I hope you like this video. And thanks for visiting my little NASCAR world. Toodles.